Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going on a climb, but metaphorically, of course. We're doing a deep dive into the life of Appa Sherpa.
You know him as the Super Sherpa.
Exactly. And we'll be exploring just what goes into achieving, his incredible record-breaking climbs. We're using a Sherpa Voices podcast episode as our main source.
They dedicated an entire episode to him.
Yeah, so it's going to be a really interesting look, I think, into his life. He holds the record for summiting Everest a crazy 21 times.
It's mind-blowing. It's an incredible feat.
Yeah, what kind of person, takes on that challenge? Not just once, but over and over again. Like, it must go beyond just the physical drive.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'll see that, his drive was deeply intertwined with his personal journey, the Sherpa community, and just the spirit of the Himalayas.
Okay, so let's start with the beginning. Appa was born back in 1960 in Tam, this tiny village in the Silakumbu district of Nepal.
Right.
Like, can you imagine growing up?
It's like stepping into another world.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. With Everest as your everyday backdrop.
Breathtaking, for sure.
Yeah.
But also incredibly harsh.
Yeah.
The terrain, limited resources, unpredictable weather, it shapes everything about life there.
And to add to those challenges, Appa lost his father at a young age. He had to leave school to help support his family and put his dreams of becoming a doctor on hold.
It's tough.
Yeah, a tough break for a young kid.
Yeah, it really highlights the socioeconomic realities of the region.
Yeah.
For generations, mountaineering has been one of the few viable paths to economic stability.
So like many Sherpas, the mountains became his livelihood. He started out as a porter carrying supplies for trekking teams.
This is where the story gets interesting. Sherpas have this long and fascinating history intertwined with Himalayan mountaineering. Their endurance, their knowledge of the mountains, they're essential to every successful expedition.
Yeah, it's like they're the unsung heroes.
Yeah.
Paving the way for everyone else.
They really are.
And Appa quickly rose through the ranks, proving himself as one of the best. This blend of strength and natural skill he possessed set him apart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And in 1990, he summited Everest for the first time.
Wow.
It's almost hard to grasp.
Yeah.
21 summits over 2 decades.
Yeah, that's just mind-blowing.
He wasn't just climbing for himself, He was supporting countless others in achieving their dreams.
That's a great point. We often romanticize climbing Everest, but we forget about the vital role the Sherpas play.
Right.
They're the ones establishing camps, fixing ropes, guiding climbers through incredibly dangerous terrain.
And Appa was a master of it all. What's fascinating is that amidst these extraordinary achievements, he never lost sight of his roots and the challenges faced by his community.
Yeah, that's a powerful transition point because he didn't just conquer mountains.
Right.
He used his platform to advocate for change.
Exactly. He brought a new dimension to the conversation about Sherpa lives.
Yeah.
Highlighting the risks they face and the complexities of their world.
Yeah, and it's easy to get caught up, in the glory of summiting Everest.
Right.
But the reality is it's incredibly dangerous. We're talking avalanches, treacherous ice falls, extreme altitude, unpredictable weather.
It takes a toll on the human body.
Yeah.
Both physically and mentally.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's a reason why so few people have ever reached the summit.
Exactly. And Appa was acutely aware of these risks, especially for the Sherpas. He knew that behind every successful climb were stories of hardship and sacrifice.
Yeah.
He really wanted to bring those stories to light.
Yeah.
Make people understand that these achievements come at a cost.
And this is where his advocacy work becomes so crucial. He wasn't just climbing mountains, he was climbing for something bigger.
Absolutely. He saw firsthand the limited opportunity for Sherpa children, how their lives were often dictated by the same cycle of risk and necessity.
So he took action. He established the Appa Sherpa Foundation, focusing on education and creating opportunities for the children of Silakumbu.
Yeah. He wanted to empower them with choices beyond mountaineering.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
And his quote really captures the essence of his mission. Without education, we have no choice but to climb.
Wow.
It speaks volumes about the lack of options in the region.
Yeah, it's a direct reflection of his own experience having to abandon his dream of becoming a doctor. He wanted to break that cycle.
And that determination to break the cycle extended to his efforts to raise awareness about climate change and its impact on the Himalayas.
Yeah.
He saw the glaciers melting, the weather patterns shifting, and he knew it would directly affect his people and their way of life.
It's remarkable how he connected these global issues back to the local community. It added a whole new layer to his advocacy work.
Absolutely. It wasn't just about individual achievement for him.
Yeah.
It was about using his platform to advocate for his community and for the environment that shaped him.
Speaking of achievements, let's talk about the recognition he received.
Okay.
21 Everest summits.
Legendary.
Its legendary status.
Definitely. And his contributions were recognized on a global scale. He received numerous awards,
Yeah.
including the prestigious Tenzing Norgay National Adventure Award and the Sagarmatha National Award.
Wow, those are huge. What's the significance behind those?
Well, the Tenzing Norgay Award is India's highest honor for adventure sports. It's named after Tenzing Norgay himself,
Oh, wow.
the legendary Sherpa mountaineer who, along with Sir Edmund Hillary, was one of the first to summit Everest.
So Appa is following in the footsteps of giants.
He is.
And the Sagarmatha National Award, that's a Nepalese honor, right?
Yes, it's given by the Nepalese government to individuals who've made significant contributions to the nation.
It's incredible to think about how Appa's journey, which started in a small village in the Himalayas, ultimately led him to be recognized on a national and international stage.
It's a testament to his resilience, his determination, and his unwavering commitment to his people and his environment.
Yeah, his story is truly inspiring. He climbed high not just to reach the summit, but to elevate his community and bring their stories to the world.
And he did it all with this incredible humility. Remember his quote, "We climb high not just to summit, but to uplift our community." It speaks volumes about his character.
It's a powerful message. And it makes me think, how can we apply that philosophy to our own lives? We may not be scaling mountains, but we all have goals and aspirations.
That's a great question. It challenges us to consider how our own achievements can be used to benefit others, to contribute to something bigger than ourselves.
You know, it's interesting how Appa's story intertwines personal triumph with a deep sense of responsibility for his community. It makes you think about the different ways we measure success.
Yeah, it's a really important point. Western culture often emphasizes individual achievement,
Right.
but Appa's story really reframes that.
Yeah.
His success is inseparable from his community's well-being.
It's almost like he embodies this idea of collective success, where reaching the summit is as much about uplifting others as it is about personal accomplishment.
Exactly. And his quote, "We climb high not just to summit, but to uplift our community,"
Right.
really encapsulates that philosophy. It's not just about conquering a physical challenge. It's about using that achievement to create positive change.
That quote has been resonating with me this whole time. It makes you wonder, what does it mean to climb high in our own lives?
Yeah.
How can we use our own summits, whether they're, professional achievements, personal goals, or acts of service, to uplift those around us?
It's a powerful question to consider. Maybe it means striving for excellence in our chosen fields while remaining mindful of our impact on others. Or maybe it means using our skills and resources to advocate for causes we believe in to make a tangible difference in the world.
Yeah, it's almost like a call to action, encouraging us to think beyond ourselves and consider the ripple effects of our actions.
Right.
Just like Appa used his mountaineering achievements to shine a light on the Sherpa community and the challenges they face,
Right.
we can use our own platforms, however big or small, to amplify the voices of those who need to be heard.
It's inspiring, isn't it? To think that even amidst our own personal pursuits, we have the power to create positive change and contribute to something larger than ourselves.
Absolutely. Appa Sherpa's story is a testament to the indomitable human spirit, the power of resilience, and the profound impact one person can have on the world. He climbed mountains, but his legacy is about so much more than reaching the summit. It's about community compassion and using our achievements to uplift others.
And that's a message worth carrying with us long after this deep dive is over. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everyone.